Some people laugh at what they don't understand, others judge what they see on the surface and never look deeper. That day, in a shiny corporate parking lot filled with million-dollar cars, a tired single dad stood beside a rusted Mustang that everyone called junk. What no one knew was that inside that old car, and inside that quiet man, was a story powerful enough to change lives forever. Before we begin, if you enjoy emotional stories about real human kindness and second chances, take a moment to subscribe, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments. This is Kindness Lights, where one small act of compassion can spark something extraordinary. Every morning at 5:30 a.m., Marcus Hill unlocked the side door of the glass tower downtown. While executives slept in luxury condos, Marcus mopped floors, emptied trash, and polished hallways that would soon shine under expensive shoes. Marcus was a single father. His wife had passed away 4 years earlier after a sudden illness, leaving him to raise their 8-year-old daughter, Lily, on his own. He worked nights so he could walk Lily to school every morning. He was always tired, always worried, but never bitter. In the parking lot, Marcus parked his car in the far corner. It was a 1968 Ford Mustang, once red, now faded and spotted with rust. The hood didn't quite line up, and the engine sounded rough to anyone who didn't know better. To Marcus, it wasn't junk. It was the last thing his father had worked on before he died, and it was the only thing Marcus still believed in. One afternoon, as Marcus finished his shift early, a group of executives gathered outside for a photo shoot. At the center stood Vanessa Carter, the company's new CEO. She was sharp, confident, and famous for turning failing companies into billion-dollar giants. Her eyes scanned the parking lot and stopped on Marcus's Mustang. "What is that doing here?" she said loudly, pointing at the car. The group laughed. Marcus froze. He held his lunch bag tight, wishing he could disappear. "That thing belongs in a scrapyard," Vanessa continued. "I'm not outside my headquarters." More laughter. Marcus swallowed hard. He wanted to speak, to explain, but years of being invisible had taught him silence. Vanessa turned to him. "That's yours, right?" "Yes, ma'am," Marcus said quietly. She smirked. "You should let me buy you a real car. That junk won't even start tomorrow." Something in Marcus snapped. "Not in anger, but in pride it starts," he said softly. Every time Vanessa raised an eyebrow. "I doubt that." Then she crossed her arms and said words that would change everything. "Prove it." The parking lot fell silent. Marcus walked to the driver's side. His hands trembled, not from fear, but from memory. Late nights in his father's garage. Oil-stained lessons. Trust in things built with care. He turned the key for a brief moment. Nothing happened. Then the engine roared to life. Deep, powerful, alive. The sound wasn't rough. It wasn't broken. It was refined, controlled, and unmistakably advanced. The laughter stopped. Vanessa's smile vanished. "What is that engine?" she asked. Marcus stepped out slowly. "Prototype hybrid V8, he said. "Designed it myself. Runs cleaner than most electric cars." "Stronger than anything on this lot." The executives stared. Vanessa took a step closer. "Oh, a janitor," Marcus nodded. "I used to be an automotive engineer. Lost my job when the factory shut down. Took this work to keep my daughter fed." She looked at the car again. "Really? Look this time. Do you know what that's worth?" she asked. Marcus met her eyes. "I do, but I wasn't building it to sell. I was building it to prove something to my little girl." Vanessa was quiet for a long moment. Then she surprised everyone. "I was wrong," she said, "and I owe you an apology." The executives shifted uncomfortably. Vanessa turned to Marcus. "Come to my office tomorrow." Bring the car the next morning. Marcus walked into the executive floor for the first time. His work boots echoed on polished marble. He felt out of place, but he walked tall. Vanessa listened as Marcus explained his design. She asked real questions. She didn't interrupt. For the first time in years, someone saw him. "This engine," she said finally, "it could change the industry." Within 6 months, Vanessa funded Marcus's prototype. Within a year, the company launched a new division. Within 3 years, that engine powered a $2 billion breakthrough in clean transportation. Marcus became head of engineering. But that's not where the kindness ended. Marcus didn't forget who he was. He started a scholarship fund for single parents. He created night shift roles with flexible hours. He made sure janitors were invited to company events and listened to. And every morning, Marcus still walked Lily to school. The Mustang, it stayed with him, still parked a little farther from the door. Still a reminder not of humiliation, but of resilience. Vanessa later admitted something in an interview. "I judged a man by his car," she said. "He judged himself by his heart." Kindness didn't change Marcus's life that day, but humility did. And the moment Vanessa chose respect over ridicule, everything shifted. So, if you ever feel invisible, if someone laughs at your struggle, if the world calls your dream a junka, remember this: you never know what power is hidden beneath a potativa. Worn surface. And one moment of kindness or courage can start an engine that changes the world. If this story touched your heart, share it. Spread kindness. Be the light. This is Kindness Lights, and your kindness matters more than you know. Some people laugh at what they don't understand. Others judge what they see on the surface and never look deeper. That day, in a shiny corporate parking lot filled with million-dollar cars, a tired single dad stood beside a rusted Mustang that everyone called junk. What no one knew was that inside that old car, and inside that quiet man, was a story powerful enough to change lives forever. Before we begin, if you enjoy emotional stories about real human kindness and second chances, take a moment to subscribe, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments. This is Kindness Lights, where one small act of compassion can spark something extraordinary. Every morning at 5:30 a.m., Marcus Hill unlocked the side door of the glass tower.